It's not unusual to have fires if you have these kind of warm winds. What was unusual was the intensity of these fires, and the intensity of these fires was caused, according to Dr. John Bailey, by an unprecedented level of fuel. It was the dead fuel that was significant in these fires. Forest Bridges is not a management organization. We're more of a think tank, more of a collaborative that's putting together a structure under which we hope the management of the BLM lands will be collaborative.
The interesting thing about land management decisions in Southwest Oregon is there has been many faces at the table that have been at the table for many decades. And as somebody of a younger generation, I do want to propose that there needs to be avenues for younger generations to be A, educated, and B, welcome to the table. Because in the near future, those are the only voices left at the table. We're about to have a significant brain drain in these issues, and we need to enrich the dialogue with the dialogue of the last several decades. So those going forward don't make the same missteps. And so another challenge we have is we better have an intergenerational table, because this is going to be a problem that is not going to be quickly fixed. And so we need to create capacity with agencies like Forest Bridges that achieve that goal of an intergenerational dialogue, but also one in which there is avenues to keep the dialogue going. Because I do worry about the younger generations don't see the importance of this issue, and it's so easy to see the importance of the issue once you're educated on the nuance on it.
Come into it with an open mind and take a look at what it is we're doing and proposing, who's involved. Maybe more importantly, I mean, we have environmentalists that are involved. We have timber beasts like myself that are involved. We have tribal folks, community folks. It's a very well-rounded group.
Forest Bridges, quite literally offers the bridge to take the politics out of it, to look at the problem for what it is and look at the solutions that can be developed, that recognize the value of managing the whole landscape, managing the whole ecosystem.
Being able to find a third way between what has been presented as like the conversation between timber and timber industry and conservation. There's a third side. It's like, what does forest management look like when the people that live and work, raise kids here, grow old here, study here, what does forest management look like for them?
And as we saw last summer, the last 100 years of fire exclusion have allowed a considerable buildup of fuels on all of the forest lands throughout Douglas County, far beyond what was traditionally there. Because in the past, there was considerable indigenous burning that went on.
I think of the term conservation, I think about the resources we want to see for those beyond our lifetime.
If we follow through with our vision, we will have it all. We'll create jobs. We'll do real protection of these species and habitat. And we'll provide funding for the counties. It's a win-win-win.
If normal, everyday people could have a say about how the forests were managed, what would we say?
We're foresters. We live, work, play, and worship in the forest. It's our home, so we want to take care of it. We spend a lot of time out there. It's very near and dear to us.
I think if we put our differences aside and really focus on the solution, building these bridges and living on them as we design the solution, then I think we're going to have the opportunities to celebrate outcomes that our children will benefit from.
Try to find a solution that all sides can agree on. They're going to look at forest bridges and they're going to say, that's our solution.